It's called a second date update. Tanya, I'm just curious. Every time we do a second date update, I've looked at you for so many years and thought, wow, you're out there, you're in it. Are you so happy you're not now?
Do you want to know something so funny that I just discovered? Mm-hmm. I have still been on the dating app Raya this entire time I've been.
You didn't know it?
No.
Well, how did you not know to take it down?
So I thought I did, but apparently I just deleted the app. I didn't actually deactivate my account. And so one of my boyfriend's friends scrolled past me and he
One of your boyfriend's friends?
And
how many boyfriends are there? One of your boyfriend's
One of my
friends?
boyfriend's one of his friends.
One
meaning
of your boyfriend. Okay, got it. It sounded like plural boyfriends. One of my three boyfriends' friends.
No, one of his friends scrolled past me on the app and said, "Hey, isn't this your?"
Oh no, that could be recipe for disaster. This is a public service.
I know. Actually, it is really important. And so I was like, "That's so weird. Somebody's catfishing using my whatever." That was my first thought, if somebody was just using my photos or whatever. But then I was like, "No, this is the dating app that requires you to actually log in through your social media." So this was me. And so I sure enough went to the app and my account was fully there.
Even if you think you're not there, you could be there. So double check it before you wreck it.
And I did it all my boyfriend was watching me. And so he saw that I wasn't interacting with anybody and whatever. And we finally deleted it. But I was just like, wow, this entire time I've had a fully active account.
Well, Scott, let's focus on you now here, Marina Del Rey, after that public service announcement from Tanya. You said you met while walking your dog. Now, this is your neighbor, right, Scott?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay.
We walk our dogs pretty much around, seems like the same time.
You asked her out. What'd you ask her to do?
Oh, just out for dinner. Just wanted to go out dinner and drinks, hang out, and just kind of talk a little bit more than, around the block in our complex, and just try to get to meet and know her and know each other a little bit better, which would be great. Desperate times. It's been kind of hard meeting new people nowadays with everything going on. So it was just nice. I don't like online dating, so it kind of felt like kismet.
Right,
we went out.
You did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And had a
then
blast.
what happened?
We had a great time. Great dinner, great conversation. Finished the night, I walked her back and gave her a hug. Don't want to be too forward or anything like that. We hugged, but it felt like a great night. And now I haven't heard from her in over a week.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, you met, you asked her out, she said yes, you went out, you had a great time, you gave her a hug goodnight, and then silence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay,
pretty much.
Can you think of anything that didn't connect or could have gone wrong?
No. I mean, it seemed like everything was pretty. Yeah, everything was great.
This is what's so interesting about dating. What we see may not be what they see, and we've all been there. So, Scott, tell me this: what's her name?
Brooke.
All right, we're gonna come back. Hang on one second. We're gonna get the phone number and try and get her on the line here and talk to you about this. Okay, hang on one second.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, of course. That's the business we're in. We're gonna try and help you out here. I believe Patty has found Brooke for second date update. Let's find out why she blew off Scott. All right, I've got Scott on the line. Scott, be very quiet. I have Brooke here, okay? So don't say anything. Let me see what we can find out for second date update.
Sure.
Okay, let's see now. Brooke. Hello, Brooke. Good morning. Thank you for saying yes to coming on the air with us. It's Ryan and Tanya and Patty.
Hi.
Hi.
So, I know it's a little out of the blue, but we're calling you about a gentleman named Scott who is your neighbor. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, yeah. I know Scott.
Okay, and you guys went out on a date, you and Scott?
Oh, yeah, we did.
How did that go? What happened?
It was fine.
Great. So, what do you mean by fine?
Well, I mean, the date was fine, but I guess, I don't know. I just kind of realized, we're neighbors, and with that being said, the privacy between us is absolutely gone. I would know where he is at all times, and he would know where I was at all times, and to me, that just kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Well, that's the whole point of dating and being in a relationship, no?
I mean, I get at that, but like at the beginning, I feel like it's just kind of like an invasion a little bit.
But why are you so concerned about that? Are the things that you would not want him to know about?
Well, I think at first, if we're just getting to know each other, it's kind of weird to like have someone be in your business all the time and not have that separation.
Yeah, but it sounds to me like you're not into him.
Yeah, because you said the date was fine. Fine and sure are never good responses.
Ever.
I mean, I just feel weird about the neighbor thing. Really.
Okay, well, listen, Brooke, Scott is on the phone with us. He's obviously the one that told us about the date that you went out on. So, Scott, it sounds like it's not you, it's your location.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But isn't it convenient? I mean, it beats the heck out of online dating and everything like that. Driving across the city to meet up with somebody. I mean, we run into each other all the time. It just seems that, I don't know, we got along. It seemed really, really like nice and convenient. You know what I mean? Well, I don't quite understand.
Thanks, Scott. But like, you know, what if it doesn't work out? Then that's super awkward, and we still have to match each other.
It's not working out. Let's be clear. It's not working out. A couple things here. One, we just heard convenient and fine, and that's never a good start for anything.
No.
And secondly, and this is not a word, so forgive me, but wouldn't, if you were into somebody, the fact that you were neighbors be overcomeable? You know, I mean, I know that's not a word, but overcomeable?
Yeah.
And not a word, too. But you know what I mean? Like, you'd be, this would not be an issue, and you wouldn't be using vocabulary like convenience and fine. So, Scott.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a vibe. Now it's going to be, I almost feel like it's more awkward now that you're neighbors and didn't have, you know, at least a friendly hang, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, I mean, I'm Brooke, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel in any way, you know, kind of freaked out by any stretch of the imagination, you know? I mean, these times it's hard meeting new people, so I just kind of, I guess I let it get away from myself, and I kind of, you know, all that sort of stuff. I feel bad for Bark2D2, you know? It's not me, we're not seeing each other on those walks anymore, you know? It doesn't have to be all.
Who's R2D2?
That's another thing.
Bark2D2?
Bark2D2 is my dog. Yeah, because we meet each other all the time walking the dogs, and when we go on walks,
Scott, listen.
now that I'm not seeing them,
Scott,
what's up?
Please, please, please stop sending me texts from your dog asking if I want to go for a walk.
Everything's like an onion in this call. There's another layer and layer and layer. So
yeah, okay. I thought I was just being funny. I was just trying to be funny. I didn't mean.
No.
I didn't mean to make it.
I think Scott's being cute, too. Yeah. Hey, listen, Scott, Brooke, you're not meant to be. I think we've established that. Any non-expert could probably hear that right now. But good luck to both of you. And your dog is Bark2D2, Scott?
Yeah.
That's so bad, it's good.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, like, I can't.
It was a toss-up between that and, you know, something really ridiculous like Ralph Waldo Emerson or something stupid. But I just went with something ridiculous like Bark2D2.
Yeah, Bark2D2 rolls off the tongue a lot easier. All right, well, hey, thank you very much to both of you. Brooke, take good care, and Scott, you as well. Scott seems fine to me, and I just think she's not into him. Like, that's geography, running into each other, location, privacy. That's all matters when you start a relationship by saying it's convenient and fine. You're just not into it.
Let me tell you, the two words for me that I just can't are fine and sure. If I ever get a fine or a sure response from anybody, I'm like,
how so sure? Like? Sure used how?
Sure. It's more in I hate to call him out, but in the workspace, like if I'll send something to Mark and then I say, do you like that? And he says, sure. I'm like, I feel like I could do better if I get a sure. You know
Mark,
what I mean?
Would you like to defend yourself in this second work update?
I don't think she's wrong.
Oh, so you're actually not excited about it.
I think it's arable, but it's not phenomenal.
Right. Well, then why don't you say that? And by the way, anything, just let me chime in on this for a second. Anything arable is not good enough. Okay,
right.
If it's arable, Mark, I'd rather you say pass if it's just arable, or put it in the Saturday Night Show with EJ and Tanya if it's arable. I mean, come on.
But it's so I know when I get a sure that I can do better.
All right, Bark2D2.